Hi, this is Helen Lockery. I'm just gonna let everyone know that I've been talking to God a lot. I'm 53, going on 54, but God's reversing my age right now. And I just want everyone to know that and me are already having a bulletproof plan to change the rapture to a time travel discovery that we're doing. Me, Jesus, and God are doing something planned here where God's going to go to his past self. He's going to go back in time. God's going to go back in time with all the technology and all the ideas of this present time. He's going to go into his past self, recreate everyone from this time period, and recreate us all over again before the war starts in heaven. So he'll create everybody all over again, reversing the curse that the devil caused, and then he's going to teleport all the fallen angels into hell before they start an argument with technology or something. And yeah, everything's going to get reversed. And so what will happen is once he recreates us all over again in the Garden of Eden, before everything starts and goes wrong, he's going to get rid of the devil first before he starts a war there with teleportation. And then he's going to recreate Eden in heaven this time. It'll be a big planet. All of us will be recreated all over again as the Garden of Eden, but it will be recreated all over again. And that what will happen is this is going to be the rapture. We're going to be recreated again. And we will have no memory of where we are in this time period right now, because God's going to reverse it by using a black hole to go through. They say black holes can take you back in time, so that way he can reverse a lot of stuff going through a black hole to reverse everything in the past. So what's going to happen, that Antichrist that you guys are saying is going to take control of our planet, God's reversing it now where he can't have power now. The plan, I got my TV too loud. Okay, so what's going on is the plan that the Antichrist is not going to come to power now. Everybody's, I know everyone's following the Bible and saying, the Antichrist is coming and he's going to, control everyone here. It's not going to happen. God and me and Jesus have decided to make different plan changes so it won't happen. And so what is going to happen is everybody in this time period are going to go get recreated before he creates Eden again. We're going to get recreated again. And we won't have sin when we get recreated all over again. And he'll get so far back in time where that way when he recreates us all over again, no one's going to have the sin nature. And the fallen angels will be thrown in the lake of fire through teleportation before they start the fight. And then he's going to take all the technology in this time period with him when he goes back in time and enters his own self. He'll have all the technology of this time period and all the ideas I gave him about technology. He's going to take it with him in the past, and he's going to recreate us back in time. And this is the plan. We're going to destroy the enemy this way. And reversing the past means no humans will be in hell this time. Jesus will not have to die on the cross because the memory of Jesus' suffering will be reversed, where Jesus will not have to remember suffering on the cross this way. And if he goes back in time and changes all this, there won't be any humans being in hell this time, because the sin nature will be destroyed before it happens. And then only Satan will be in hell that way, and everyone will be perfect when he recreates us over again. We won't have the sin nature, and Satan won't get involved in the Garden of Eden this time. So anyway, God's reversing all the bad stuff the devil caused on all of us. It's going to get reversed on him. And like I said, what's going to happen when he creates Eden, we're going to have all kinds of technology. When he recreates us, we're going to have technology. We're going to have increased wisdom and knowledge. We won't have the sin curse. We're going to have some superpowers. We're going to have the Aquaman cities. We're going to have the Atlantis. We're going to even have clove pipes that we can smoke, but they won't hurt or harm our bodies in any way. They'll taste good and smell good, and they'll be in different colored pipes and designs of different colored metals in them. with different diamond rocks on them to press buttons on them to do different things with the clove pipes, and they'll make you feel healthy when you smoke them. They will do no harm to your body at all. And so me and God are planning some stuff, and God and me we're talking about God. I already told God create a weapon called the spiritual Babylon weapon, which is to wipe out all Satan's technology and wisdom and craftiness. Is going to get wiped out right now through present, past, and future technology will be reversed, because he's going to go time travel through these times to reverse all this mess in time travel. And then he'll go back to before he created Eden, and recreate all of us in the past, where everyone doesn't have sin no more. And the fallen angels will be done away with. And that way, when he does this, and no one's going to notice it, because this place is not going to exist when he does it. We'll just reappear in the Garden of Eden, and we won't even know that we were in this time period at all. We'll just be realizing we're just back in time. We won't even know it. So this is a time plan it's bulletproof. It makes it where no one's in hell in the future that way, and it makes it where it ends up where the devil's the only one in hell that way. And then we're just going to have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and technology and superpowers. But it'll start when we get created in the past. And God has to do it through a black hole to do it. Just letting you guys all know, the Antichrist plan is canceled now. So if you're wondering about the Euphrates River being empty right now, apparently I'm thinking that God's going to probably think about putting water back in that Euphrates River now, because all the plans of the enemy has been reversed. That means the Antichrist not coming to power in this time period, because God's going to reverse it through time. So it won't happen in this time period now. And so don't expect the Antichrist to be in power now, because God's going to make it where it doesn't happen. And all the technologies of the devil is going to get reversed. And you know how all those demons are coming out of CERN or whatever? God's teleporting with technology back to hell when they do come out. And all the apocalypse stuff is getting reversed through time periods. So going back in time, all that apocalypse stuff's getting reversed. And we're not noticing it, because you can't tell. We can't tell when these things are being done anyway, because if God reverses the past through time, we're not going to notice it. We're not going to be able to tell. But you go through a black hole, you can go back in time, and you can even go in the future. There's scientists that know this. And God knows science, and he knows how to do this stuff. God's an invincible God that knows how to do anything we don't even know about. He knows technology. God knows a lot of technology, and this is the biggest bulletproof plan we ever discovered together, that will be, better and more greater for him instead of a rapture. This is the way better plan that we're going to do, that's going to be better than a rapture. If this helps save God's kingdom, we don't need the other plan. If this is a better plan to save God's kingdom, then we don't need the Antichrist then. And even though it's in the Bible, so even if it is, this plan is a lot better than what plan was in the Bible. So this is a more bulletproof plan than having a rapture right now. This is the best one. So in return, guys, we're not going to have a rapture. We're going to have a time travel thing happen to all of us. We're going to get recreated in the past. God's going to use our DNA. When he goes back in time to his old self, he'll recreate us in the past, like Adam and Eve did. He created Adam and Eve. Now he's going to recreate us in the past and reverse this mess. And we won't even know it happened, because we won't be able to tell, because this place won't exist. You won't even remember this place, because you'll just think you were created in heaven that way, and you won't even know it. God, with time travel, you can't tell what's happening. You won't know about it. But I'm just saying, there's going to be a lot of plans made. And since everything on the plans have been changed and everything's been reversed, that means the Euphrates River is going to get its water back. Price of the gas is going to go down. And the globalists are going to get taken, their power is going to get taken away. The globalist power is going to get taken away, because the Antichrist spirit is going to get destroyed through spiritual technologies that God has, and he's going to get rid of all that. So all that Babylon, the Babylon stuff is going to destroy it. So CERN's going to get destroyed. Global elites are going to get destroyed, and Democrats, because God's going to use his technology to get rid of them. Because the Antichrist plan has been canceled. I want everyone to know the Antichrist thing, it's been canceled. Everything's going to go back to normal now, and everyone's going to get their food and water back. So please, don't worry about a rapture. Don't worry about Antichrist right now. God's got it under control. Stop worrying about it. Thank you.